Hey guys, Age here. I know I don't normally do this, but it's been such a long time since I uploaded a video, and I feel kind of bad. And 5.7 did kind of interest me since the new character and everything like that. We will be talking about that when she comes up. This is Genshin Impact version 5.7 special program. So we're gonna react to it and see if it at least holds my interest. Like, I'm scared this might be another Mizuki patch, but at the same time, I kind of know it is because there were leaks everywhere, and then it's like, oh, Dane's Leaf is in this. I'm like, oh fudge, that's right. We haven't had a Dane's Leaf quest yet, and basically, Genshin always follows a formula of after the main Archon quest and the story wrap up for that nation, there's always a Dane's Leaf quest. And quite honestly, I've forgotten what even happens in this guy's quest. Like, nothing seems to happen. Everything happens off screen, you know? I don't even know where he's going with this story. He's supposed to be revenge for the Carnarian people and stuff, but I don't know. Anyways, let's just see how this goes. I already did the codes. I went on a website, so I didn't see anything in the special program yet.
まさに滅びの災いと呼ぶにふさわしいわ。終わりなき苦痛と消えることのない呪い。だからよそ者なんて信用するなって言ったんじゃないか。そして救世主の誕生。
Of course, it's in Japanese. I don't know what the. Oh, god damn it, man! I have to read, don't I?
運命の食器はついに役目を果たしたの。アビス教団の名は知ってたが、これほど大規模で、まさに滅びの災いと呼ぶにふさわしいわ。終わりなき苦痛と消えることのない呪い。だからよそ者なんて信用するなって言ったんじゃないか。そして救世主の誕生。運命の食器はついに役目を果たしたの。アビス教団の名は知ってたが、これほど大規模で広範囲な動きを見せるのは初めてだ。まるでナタ相手に戦争を仕掛けようとしてるような。
Oh shit, man! What was that? All the lectors? So this taking place in Ochkalatlan?
宇宙船スリープポット？まさかお前がテイアットに来た時に乗ってた宇宙船のことか？
この数ヶ月の間で42の星が消えた。何者かがずうずうしくもこの世界から吸い取っているのだ。
災いはいつか必ず訪れる。みんなもそう言ってるわ。
彼女の存在を無視し続けたら、いつか本当に彼女の声が聞こえなくなってしまうからね。
すぐそこにいるじゃない。
お前の魂は欠けていて、傷口にはアビスに侵食された跡が見られる。アビスの力の使い方を学ぶつもりもないのなら、私が代わりに調べるしかない。無に帰せ。この手に烈空星。
Do you people see this shit? She's awesome looking. We'll get there.
星よ、静かに眠れ。
はじめまして、私はダリア。セピロス教会の女祭で風神バルバトスの伝道師です。
Get off my screen. Get the fuck off my screen.
面白くなってきた。
I hate characters like this.
風神様のお告げです。
Because I know they're aimed at pedophiles.
私の夜はここで終わる。だが、お前の旅はまだまだ続く。
お前は私の師匠、極悪鬼スルトロッチを知っているのだろう。
戦線は総崩れだ。
真っ向の剣ダインスレイブ。これがお前の望んだことか。
お兄ちゃんはいつも運命を変えようとしてる。でも今回は何としても止めてみせる。
よくやったスカーク。今回も生き残れたか。
今もなお運命の食器は動いているのか。
なぜお前が鈍性のクジラの権能を持っている。
僕は復帰するとロッジ。
経緯などとうの昔に消え去った貴様の傲慢さと邪悪さに気づいた時にな。
500年前にお兄ちゃんと再会する機会を逃すわけにはいかないから。
いずれ本物の宇宙に帰るだろう。
旅の終点で2人の新たな始まりが待ってる。
Dude, okay. I'm slightly hyped. I can't believe it, but I'm slightly hyped. This kicks the shit out of like Mondstadt's court trailer bullshit, and it's beat the shit out of Mizuki's. I'm actually interested now. They make it look so cool and so action-packed, man. Are we actually gonna meet our sister face to face? None of this, oh, you saw her back in time, or oh, you in your memory or something. Okay, let's continue. Damn, that was pretty cool. Although I just want to point out that it didn't actually Dainsleif do anything. Oh yeah, and I'm so oh, this is just the thing. I'm surprised. I thought Shirk would just be shoot in like as an extra character for the Genshin, but no, man, she's in the story. That's crazy. And the Abyss seems to know her. Master Servant. Oh man, I just hate all the banners that are coming up. Like, oh, I need to do them all.
Hello, travelers! Welcome to the Genshin Impact version 5.7 special program. I am Aileen Mythen, the voice of Dahlia, and hosting with me today.
I just want to take note, another female voice actor voicing a guy. Ooh, excuse me. Sorry, sneeze there.
We have...
Hey everyone, I'm Kat Pratano, rhymes with Capitano, the voice of Child's Master.
Wait. Kat Pratano. That's a cool name. Capitano. And she's the voice of Child? The voice of Shirk?
Skirk.
And I'm Katiana Sarkissian, the voice of the Pyro Archon herself, Malika.
Yeah, well... After seeing that trailer, this version seems absolutely stacked. We're getting the next installment of the Twins quest in this version! Yippee!
And let's not forget, Skirk is finally here, you guys. Yup. I cannot wait to see how all these stories unfold.
Her first appearance left quite the impression, didn't it? So mysterious.
Yeah, I mean... I'm pretty sure that interaction left us all with far more questions than answers.
Yeah, I mean, she did give us a few clues about herself, though, remember?
I just want to point out that, yeah, they changed her look. I like the older one better because her legs and arms at the ends, they kind of looked like they were she can't exist in our dimension because it's like her arms and legs had like stars and abyss on corrosion in them or something. Now they took out the starry look and just made her cryo and made her all blue and white.
In the primordial sea at the end of the Fontaine Archon quest.
Right. Something about the remains of a descender, the foul, the visionary. I feel like I still don't know what any of it means, though.
I mean, that's fair. So far, all we know about her past is that she trained under the foul Certology.
So, Certology isn't just some ordinary mentor.
Oh, definitely not. Dainsleif revealed that Certology is one of the 5 sinners of Conria and someone who possesses all-encompassing power. Imagine training under someone like that. No walk in the park, let me tell you.
Well, maybe that explains how aloof and indifferent Skirk seems to be. Seriously, though, her demeanor is stone cold in a way that's almost otherworldly or something.
And I love that personality, all right? She's not loud like Farina or Navia or something like that. Like, ugh. That's what caught my eye with Shirk. I didn't care what she was, but she's perfect. Perfect anime character.
Yeah, it's kind of cold as ice, right? Right? But I mean, you know, the important thing is, this time we should be able to get some answers, right?
Oh, I hope so. Yes, please. I am dying to learn more about her past.
Okay, then be sure to check out her story quest where the Traveler and Skirk's paths will cross once again.
Oh, so that was in the trailer. Shirk may not actually be in the Dainsleif quest. It could actually just be her new story. I should record that too. This is different than any other story quest because she's in the know. She knows the higher beings, the Hexen Circle, the Foul, the angels, and like, you know, the beings above the Archons. She's in the know. She knows the abyss, like, and so it's like she's the gatekeeper to all the information. So this is what makes this character so interesting. Like, they're teasing it, like, the answers are all there. She just needs to say them. Drop some lore bombs.
Again, travelers will have the chance to uncover new clues about her past and the world of Teyvat as a whole, so don't miss out.
Ah, so Liyue is where we run into Skirk this time. Wow. It's kind of weird seeing her out and about like this, isn't it? In such a normal location.
Right?
Wait, hold on a second. Is Skirk playing an instrument?
Oh?
I mean, in my mind, she's like this, you know, ice queen, but here she actually looks emotional.
Yeah.
I mean, there's almost a sadness there.
Oh, yeah. It seems like that instrument means a lot to her.
Oh, you don't even know. It sure does. As for why she chooses to play it alone in a place like this, well, that's something travelers can uncover for themselves. What I can reveal is, after encountering a mysterious power in this quest, the traveler starts having strange nightmares, and it seems like Skirk is the only one who can help. Which means the only way to resolve the situation is for the two to work together.
Okay, Slay, so we're teaming up with Skirk, huh? Okay, but like, am I the only one who's a little intimidated?
What? Intimidated by Skirk?
Just a little.
She's only a mysterious swordmaster with insane fighting skills and an unbreakable stone-cold exterior. Seriously though, with their ability to wield various elements and their abyssal purification powers, I think the Traveler can hold their own.
Yeah, it'll be fine. No problem.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you know, now I'm curious how she got that strong. I mean, okay, she reined in her master's pet, the all-devouring narwhal, like it was nothing.
Yeah.
And I feel like we've only seen a fraction of what she can do.
True, and just like the truth about her past, that's a question travelers will need to answer for themselves in-game, so get ready to play. But considering Skirk and the Traveler will need to fight side by side, let's take a closer look at what she can do in combat.
Here comes the drip.
I'll only demonstrate this once.
Annihilate.
merciless. Another star goes out! As Child's master and someone capable of training in the Abyss, Skirk's combat skills are truly something special. First, it's worth pointing out, Skirk doesn't use a vision. Her powers come from the Abyss, but in the interest of blending in, she camouflages it to appear cryo-like in nature. And in addition, Skirk's attacks do not rely on elemental energy. She uses a special kind of energy known as Serpent Subtlety instead. And when you tap her elemental skill, Skirk gains a certain amount of energy and enters a special combat state, signaled by her change in outfit, which is very cute, might I add. While in this state, Skirk's normal, charged, and plunging attacks deal cryo damage that can't be overridden. This state also increases her resistance to interruption and attack AoE. And when cryo-related reactions are triggered, multiple void rifts will appear on the field. Skirk can use her charged attack or her special elemental burst to absorb the void rifts. And after unleashing a special elemental burst, her normal attack's damage will be increased based on the number of rifts absorbed.
Aw, heck yeah. So it's kind of like the more she fights, the stronger she gets.
Yeah, pretty much. Plus, holding her elemental skill is another option. When there are void rifts on the field, holding her elemental skill will allow Skirk to absorb them and gives her the ability to quickly maneuver around the battlefield. Once she has enough energy, she can unleash her elemental burst to deal consecutive slashes of AoE damage.
I see. So she's a unit you can keep on the field for a long time, or take out when you need a sudden burst of damage.
Pairing her with Hydro and Cryo characters also further enhances her abilities. And if your team is comprised entirely of Hydro and Cryo characters, your party member's elemental skill level will be increased by 1.
Whoa, so she enhances her party members' skills too. Once a mentor, always a mentor, I guess.
Oh yeah.
It sounds like Tartaglia had a great teacher.
Oh, he sure did.
And I love the look of her camouflaged abyssal powers.
Right.
The special effects are incredible.
Right? And when she enters her special combat state, her outfit changes too. Okay, slay.
Alright, so yeah. Jerk has 2 modes. One, on-field attacker by just tapping. And then if you hold her E skill, she absorbs any abyssal stuff, rips, and then you can burst, doing increased damage. This is where it gets a little complicated. In her tap state, so when you tap her E skill, you can then use her burst again to further increase her normal attack damage. She won't burst and do a lot of damage. Instead, she'll burst, absorb the void rifts, and then increase her normal attack damage by how many rifts she absorbed. I think that's the when she had 2 bars at one point. One was the subtlety bar on the side, and then she had 3 orbs. And I think that's the burst state. When you click the burst, she'll absorb the rifts, and it'll show you how far her normal attack. Where we at? Yeah, right here. See, she has 2 bars. The one closest to her is the subtlety bar. You want to keep absorbing rifts, and you get rifts by freezing the enemy, superconducting the enemy, or swirling with cryo. So basically any cryo reaction. Sadly, it's gonna be hard not to use her with only Hydro and Pyro. And you see these 3 dots on the side here? This, I believe, is when you use the burst when you use the tap state. So when you tap and then you use burst, you absorb the void rifts, and they'll increase your normal attack by how many you absorb, up to a maximum of 3. So you want to keep this up, and also at the same time keep your subtlety up by keep absorbing, by charge attacking and bursting. Because I believe when you hit the burst button, you absorb drifts too. I hope how it's going to be easy to keep her in the state. Like, because if I have to keep worrying about absorbing the rifts all the time, it's gonna be hard to dodge shit and see what and concentrate on her battle mechanics and stuff like that. And another thing is like, I don't know who to use it. Like, I fucking don't want to use Farina. Fucking Farina sucks for adventuring. She keeps killing everyone. So it's like, if you're gonna use Farina, you need some type of healer. And then again, since you're using such a restricted team, you're using Escafone. What's her name? Esca Coffee or something like that. The cryo unit, the cryo chef, and then you use Farina. Those two will create rifts on their own. But then you need a healer because of fucking Farina. I'm harping on Farina because I know she's a fan favorite and all that bullshit like that. Yeah, she's great lore wise, backstory wise, but she's an asshole character to play around because she keeps killing everyone. And even though it's like, well, that's because everyone uses the Malche Hunter artifact set, which everyone gains a buff when they lose HP. It's like, yeah, why the fuck would you want to use something like that? It's a video game. You don't want to lose HP. If you haven't realized, you could get chained, animation locked by being attacked very easy in this game. And at world tier 9, yeah, enemies will hit you hard, a couple thousand. And if you're at half HP, you're gonna die fast. All that requires is like one hit from an enemy, and then all the other hits will chain right after that. That's why I don't like using Farina. But I have to use Farina since fucking MiHoYo hasn't released any other good off-field hydro applicator. Kokomi would have been awesome, but her stupid squid only stays in one spot, so when the enemies are all over the place, that's not going to do anything. Anyways, that's Skirk and how to use her properly. I'm going to be using her as a normal attacker, but I will play around with a burst style. Basically, her burst style is like, you have a main DPS, let's say Ayato, because that's what I think it is, right? So I have the cryo chef, Escafone or something, Escoffee, on one side, and then you have Shirk on the right side, and then you have Ayato as your main DPS. So you would E skill on Escoffier and go straight into Ayato, and then get a bunch of void rifts on the field using his E skill auto attack. So like enemies are being frozen. Once you see 3, you switch to Shirk, and then immediately use the hold E skill. Hold E skill will transfer her into what do you call it? What they call it? The high mobility state. All right, and then you fly around, collect all the void rifts, and then immediately burst, and you'll do massive damage. That's the other style that you could play her as, if you don't want to be an on-field attacker with her.
Don't you think? Oh, yeah. So it seems like travelers can approach combat in two ways then. You can use her special combat state to dish out damage with cryo-infused attacks and heighten this damage by absorbing void rifts with her special elemental burst. Or, after other Hydro and Cryo party members have generated void rifts, you can take to the field to quickly absorb them and build up energy to unleash powerful slashes with her normal elemental burst.
Yeah, both seem really, really useful. And since Cryo and Hydro characters enhance Skirk's skills, there are tons of team comp possibilities here.
Oh, definitely.
Oh my gosh, she fucking lied through her teeth. It's like, oh yeah, since there's plenty of cryo and hydro units, there are plenty of compositions. Like, no, there isn't. Because there is no fucking hydro off-field applicator. What, you're gonna use Cha Young? Are you gonna use Candace? It's like, yeah. Escoffier into Candace. It's like, yeah, E-skill on Escofone, and then Candace, plant yourself for a couple seconds. Oh, now use your E-skill and 1 instance of hydro damage to an enemy. Then what? And then I've been told that she's actually pretty horrible with Xingqiu. Xingqiu is the one with the automatic attacking swords. I've been told that his cooldown doesn't fit with Shirk, so you'll be again starved for hydro application. And then of course like this, and then you have the other 5-star cryo applicators. Yeah, when they say like, yeah, lots of party composition, it's like, yeah, a lot of them are 5 stars. You're gonna have to pull for them. She's not. There's barely any good 4-star to work with her. Shenhe, and then the other one is Yeilin, which I don't have. So my Shirk isn't gonna be dishing out big damage. I'm gonna have to find a workaround. But like I said, gameplay and aesthetic wise, she's like Deha to me. All right, she needs to be pulled just for that.
Hey, speaking of, what about Dahlia? He's a Hydro character, right? Sounds like he could be a good fit for Skirk.
Oh, I think you're onto something here.
Oh,
we got to know him a bit during the Mondstadt interlude. He's so refined, but also kind of mischievous at the same time.
He's a shielder,
One thing we haven't seen, though, is...
He's a shielder, yes, but again, he doesn't continuously apply Hydro. So how are you going to get freezes?
Is what he can do in combat. Want to give us the scoop, Aileen?
You got it. You are in for a treat.
Let's go!
Fucking pedophile bait.
This should be fun! Hey! Thus saith the Animal Archon!
Wait, his burst is the shield? Because it's not even the Z-skill.
Okay, so Dahlia is a Hydro Sword user and support character who can use his elemental burst to provide a Hydro shield for his teammates.
Oh!
Yeah, you see, when they talk about the burst first, you know it's a garbage character. That means they know his E-skill does shit.
Oh, it's like the shield appears in response to his prayer.
Yes, and for a certain period of time, after unleashing his elemental burst, Dahlia can gain stacks of benison by hitting enemies with normal attacks or triggering freeze reactions.
Are you fucking kidding me? You expect after his burst, you want people to stay and attack with him? Can this shield apply wet at all? Because there's no way anyone is gonna actually use his shield and then stay on him and attack to get his buff.
So when his shield breaks, Dahlia can consume his stacks of venison to summon it again, allowing him to continuously protect his party members and to increase their resistance to interruption.
Heck yeah.
And after unlocking a specific talent, Dahlia can also boost the attack speed of the on-field character, allowing them dish out damage even faster.
What I've been told about attack speed is absolutely useless in Genshin. You would think that attack speed means that you attack faster, and apparently not. It just speeds up the hit detection on the enemy or something like that. Like every attack, it's like she shoots an arrow. There's actually a slight delay in registering the damage, and so the attack speed shortens that delay or something. How someone explained it.
Oh, nice. So he can help us attack without interruption and increase our attack speed? Sounds like a huge help.
And with his elemental skill, Dahlia summons Sacramental Shower and places it in a designated location. His summon has different effects depending on who comes into contact with it. So, for example, if it's an enemy, Sacramental Shower will explode, dealing AoE hydro damage to surrounding enemies. But if a nearby party member comes into contact with it, Sacramental Shower will propel them high into the air, allowing them to evade enemy attacks while gaining an aerial advantage.
Oh my god, dude. This fucking E skill is shit. I'm never gonna use this character. It's utter garbage, man. Oh my god. I don't know. If you ever need to use Barbara, but you don't need healing, I guess you could use him just for the burst shield. This shield better last long, man. Like 12 seconds or longer. Because if it's like 6 to 8 seconds, like that would be so garbage. Because then you want your shield to break, because then it would reset it. If it doesn't break, and then the shield lasts for 6 seconds, it's like, well, yep, that was way too short.
Okay.
Let's go.
So he's like really reliable in combat. Even though he seems kind of mischievous the rest of the time.
No, really.
Yes, he definitely does. He has his little mischievous thing going on. I still remember all his teasing towards Venti during the Mondstadt interview.
But at the same time, he's also supposed to be the one who communicates with the will of Barbados, right? I'm not sure what to make of their dynamic.
Well, I guess first and foremost, he's Venti's friend, right?
Cute.
But even though he likes to tease, he's serious about his position as the herald of Barbados. One more thing about his abilities. When Dahlia is in your party, the movement speed of your party members is increased during the day.
Hey, all the better to spread the word of Barbados. Praise Barbados, right? Is that how that works?
That they do,
well, anyway, it's obvious he really cares about the people of Mondstadt.
Yeah.
Exactly. He definitely does. Besides, his mischievous nature keeps things a little bit interesting, don't you think? It's one of my favorite things.
Oh my god, see? They keep saying his mischievous nature. His mischievous nature. Oh, he's Venti's friend. His mischievous nature. Oh, they have nothing to talk about him. He's garbage. When like a lot of what they're saying is just fluff. It's basically they have nothing to say. They're just they're trying to extend the waste your time, basically. Extend the video.
About him.
Aww. Well, now that we've introduced our 2 new characters for version 5.7, we should probably let travelers know when they can add them to their parties.
Can do. Let's jump right into the event wishes. In the first half of version 5.7, we'll have event wishes for Skirk and Shenhe.
Dahlia.
Whoa. It's Shenhe? I thought it was Emily. Holy shit, oh my god. Shenhe works decent to good with Shirk, and they put them both on the banner. Yeah.
You will also enjoy a drop rate boost on the first half banners.
Just like what they did with Moika, right? Moika, new 5-star, and then it's like, oh yeah, and a really great support is Citlali. And guess what? We're running her at the same time.
Plus, the new 5-star sword, Azure Light, will be featured.
I want this. I want this just for drip because I really like Shirk aesthetics. And sadly, I only have 160 wishes. Oh my god. I don't know if I can do it. Like, if I fail the 50-50 and I go to pity twice, that's 130 wishes. And then check this out. I tried to go for the weapon and I fail again. Oh my god. And that's months. That's like 2.5 months of savings or something.
On the weapon banner.
Yes! And in the second half of version 5.0.
Oh my god, this is bullshit. Like, I know none of you watch my video, but basically I had this Moika wishing saga shit that I didn't record. But basically, I failed both. I went for her 3 times, and I failed twice, trying to get her C1. And I got 2 Dihas. And then Emily, I came back after Fontaine, and then I looked up all the characters that Fontaine released. I'm like, oh my god, I want Emily for Dendro application. And I farmed and got her books and killed the boss and everything like that, get ready for her. And now they finally release her, and it's in the worst possible slot. I want to get Shirk. I want to get her weapon. I want to get Moika C1. I'm like, this is not happening, dude. Like, it's gonna be so painful.
7, we'll have returning event wishes for Mawika and Emily.
Yippee! Pretty fire!
Alright, that's it for the event wishes. Let's talk about the story content travelers can look forward to in the new version.
Ooh, okay. This is the big one.
Yeah.
Okay, let's set the scene. During their travels, the traveler comes across evidence that seems to suggest their sibling was in Natlan.
Oh, wait up. I see Dainsleif. As we all know, that means things are about to get complicated.
Yup, very true.
Oh, I love Dainsleif. From this image, it looks like the sky has been slashed in two, and there's some kind of rift that connects to the abyss. And the traveler and their sibling are in different spaces, but they can still sense each other's presence.
Yes, I feel like the tension is palpable.
Yeah, and that makes sense. I mean, there was definitely some tension when we saw our sibling during the bedtime story quest.
Oh, yeah.
Although, we don't know what our sibling has been up to since then. Kari Bear did tell us that the Loom of Fate has been completed. Of course, we still don't know how powerful it is, or what's needed to activate it.
Well, call me crazy, but I feel like we're gonna find out soon.
Maybe.
It seems like all parties are converging in one place, Natlan. So maybe that's where we can get some answers.
And I know one thing travelers will encounter in Natlan. A young woman dressed in peculiar clothing, hiding out in a cave.
It's not just her clothing that's special, though. Look at her eyes. Wait, is she...
The plot, it thickens.
Yeah.
Well, if the Abyss Order is out in full force in Natlan, it must mean there's been a new development in our siblings' grand plan.
Yup, and the Pyro Archon and our other friends from Natlan are on high alert. But the people of Natlan want a war against the Abyss itself. There's no universe where the Abyss Order gets to run wild in Natlan unchecked.
Well, if an altercation with the Abyss Order is in the cards, I know who's gonna be on the front lines. Twilight Sword himself, of course!
I mean, I can see it now. Dainsleif going all one-man army and rushing straight into action.
We actually will get to see it this time, because our old friend Dainsleif is going to help us defeat their ranks in a manner we've never seen before. before.
Okay. This is not a drill, everyone. We finally get to see him in action.
Let's go! As the Traveler and
so
Dainsleif venture deep into Abyss Order.
Yeah, see him in action. He teleports, pokes the enemy, and then teleports away. Like, oh yeah, that's great action.
Territory, we'll get to see his special abilities firsthand.
Yippee! Sounds like there's going to be a lot of obstacles between us and finding out the deal with our sibling.
Mm-hmm.
But we've faced the Abyss Order before. We can do this. I have no doubt Travelers will come out on top.
Oh yeah.
I guess, but the other question is, can we stop whatever our sibling is planning? What are their true goals? What does their plan mean for Teyvat? This quest might hold some very important answers.
I am so excited. I feel like this could be the start of a whole new phase in the quest to find our sibling.
Yes. It seems like it's not as simple as just finding them anymore. There's a lot more at stake.
Oh, for sure. So this is definitely one to look forward to. All right. I think this is a good place to stop and take our first break.
Yeah, I need a sec to digest all that information.
Ooh, sounds good. Take a look at the second redemption code, Travelers. We'll see you on the other side.
See ya!
I'm going to tell you the truth. It's a bit dark. I just want to kill my sibling. Like, because it's like, you're fucking holding up the story. Just die so I can get on to the next arc of Genshin. I am interested when they said the spaceship that you came here. Are they talking about Shirk? I thought she could travel dimensions. Apparently, no. If they're talking about her.
All right, welcome back, Travelers. Now that we've introduced the new characters and quests, it's time to jump into the version 5.7 events.
Let's go!
Let's go! First up on the docket is an event that takes us back to Sumeru, where the Academia has developed a simulated adventure game.
Ooh.
Travelers will need...
FYI, I only like events that are very minigame heavy, like Brick Out. Like, you just hit a ball and destroy some blocks and stuff like that. I hate the stratagem shit. It's like, oh, you have to learn what each unit does and strategize which unit is better than the thing, and paper, rock, scissors, and you actually have to learn this minigame. Like, no, fuck you. Keep it fucking simple. And then the other one I hate are like all the versus co-ops where you're against other players, because they're going to be assholes. They don't want to do this any more than you do, so they just want to get the highest points so they don't have to keep doing this.
Need to select various companion pieces to form teams and enhance their skills as they face off against various opponents in a board game style environment.
Yeah, and it's kind of like a choose your own adventure. You can go the rainforest route or the desert route. Each path has its own story and level of difficulty. And at the end of each adventure, travelers will face
what I just say about, it's like, oh, you have to get units and level them up and use the right unit against his opposition. It's like, fuck, I don't want a strategy. Just let me fucking the Tetris or Brick Out or Temple Run, on the rails, collect orbs shit.
Formidable opponents that require a certain level of strength to defeat.
Oh, so how do we make sure we're ready?
Well, travelers can enhance the strength of their pieces in several ways. Besides enhancing the pieces themselds, travelers might notice that the pieces are divided into species. Go to battle with a lot of pieces of the...
That's going to stay here for like 2 weeks. Bring back the Brick Out or Bubble or Temple Run or... Fuck.
same species, and you can trigger unique species features. The higher the feature level, the stronger your pieces become.
Yeah. I'm thinking an all-Saurian team could be cool. Oh, and it looks like you can also assign equipment to your pieces to make them stronger.
Yeah,
See,
that's right.
oh
And
my
random
God,
events
man.
and encounters will occur during the adventure, which travelers can resolve to earn helpful rewards, like extra adventure coins, which travelers can use in the shop.
See, this would have been awesome if they did this like a board game where you have like a 3D cutout of your character, and it's like roll a dice and it's like, oh, this happened, what are you going to do? Choose this. Like that happens, it's like, okay, and you have to make it to the end, right? And it takes a couple days and things happen. Like, oh, take 3 steps. It's like, oh no, you got ambushed. All right, use your account characters, all right, and fight off the Fatui and stuff like, or the fungi or the treasure hoarders or something like that. And it's like, now what do? Do you go into the secret cave, or do you continue on your adventure? You go into the secret cave. It's like, there's a treasure chest, and then you roll, and if you open it, it's like, oh, treasure hoarders attack you. It's like that. This would have been awesome. But no, they fucking, it's like, oh no, here's a cute little fungus and saurians and stuff, and give them upgrades and shit. Fuck, man.
To purchase pieces to improve their lineup. Travelers can also open chests to get all kinds of useful equipment. Plus, defeating formidable opponents along the route will allow you to unlock secret techniques that can help increase the strength of your entire team.
Ooh. Of course, certain encounters can also derail your plans.
Oh, yeah?
So there are also situations where it all comes down to luck.
Yeah, so I think travelers will have a lot of fun dealing with the unexpected in this event.
It's a real test of tactical thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, there's more to this event than just the battle stages.
Oh.
Travelers can also participate in research stages that involve guiding Paimon to harvest fruit. Complete these stages to increase your speculation level and unlock additional buffs for your team.
So we actually get to put Paimon to work.
Finally.
Yup, and of course, completing this event will reward travelers with all sorts of goodies, including Primo Gems and the chance to invite Sethos to their parties.
Oh.
Nice.
All right. In this
Sethos.
next event, an
Piece of
old
shit.
friend and genius inventor from Fontaine is back and better than ever with a new and improved turret.
Let me guess, he needs us to clear out monsters in an abandoned ruin again?
Yeah, that's right. But this time, travelers will face more formidable enemies than just slimes.
Whoa, that Sama troll can give shields to its allies.
Oh.
Yeah, but don't worry. With this new and improved turret, we can use several new kinds of cannonballs to help clear out our opponents.
Oh, nice.
For example, grape shots split into smaller bullets when fired are good for taking out multiple enemies at once. And directed piercing shots can be used to take down shields or target enemies.
Okay, so apparently they did this event once. I wasn't here when they did it. So if there's just only 4 bullets to learn, then this isn't too bad at all. Like I said, it's something like Breakout. It's like, use this to do a little mini game, and the only thing you have to learn are what the bullets do. And there's only 4 bullets. That's fine. Keep it simple, all right? Don't add, let's add on another 6 types of bullets, right?
Enemies hiding in the corner.
Oh.
Sounds like the type of event where you can really just let loose and relieve some stress.
Oh, definitely. But strategic ammunition choices will help you clear out the battlefield even faster.
So far, we've introduced events you have to tackle solo, but this next event gives travelers the chance to work as a team. In reminiscent regimen Frenzy, travelers will get to team up with other players to tackle challenges made up of 3 stages, each with unique objectives.
Ooh, it'll be cool seeing what characters everyone chooses. Could make for some interesting team comps.
Okay. This one I like. You use your account, and it's a co-op. So, like I said, right? So it's not people versus people, because, like I said, people just want to get the shit done. So they're gonna be assholes to you. But in co-op events, you all have the same goal: is I want to get this shit done as easy as possible. So you can get carried very easy in this. Bows have advantage, shields have advantage. What kind of fucking setup do they want for Ressa? And why do you keep saying shields? Geo?
Well, there's a theme associated with each challenge, so your best bet is to choose.
Look at this. I like this. Plunging attacks have the advantage. Bow characters have the advantage, and shield characters have the advantage. And everyone's like, I could care less. I could care less. I could care less. And this guy's like, well, I have a bow characters.
Choose a character whose skills are suited to the objective. Oh. But of course, every character has their strengths. Mm-hmm. Each stage also has smaller objectives that require teams to work together and combine their skills. Completing these submissions can grant buffs to your own entire team.
Mm-hmm. Nice. And in addition, at the beginning of each challenge, your team will be assigned random regiments to complete. Once you make it through the final stage, your team will receive additional frenzy stars based on your regiment.
And that's going to be so interesting because the only person I'm going to use is fucking Chaska. I'm going to be dependent on all the other people. If they pick fucking Dendro or Geo or Anemo, then I'm screwed.
Completion status.
Yep, and remember, regiments benefit the entire team. It doesn't matter who completes them.
Okay, so, not saying I need to do this or anything, but in theory, you could kind of coast to the finish line if you needed to.
Yeah, you could.
Okay.
In theory. But I think all travelers have something to contribute.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, it's about how you work together. That's the joy of co-op.
I feel like co-op is its own kind of motivation, too. No one wants to let the team down.
For sure. And this time, teamwork is more important than ever. Because in this iteration of the event, dire difficulty is even more challenging.
Ooh, that means whether it comes to character selection or combat strategy, coordination is more important than ever.
Mm-hmm. Good luck, travelers. Should be a fun one. All right, now I'm very excited to announce a new permanent event called Stygian Onslaught.
Ooh.
In this event, travelers will be able to farm artifacts more freely and efficiently, as well as obtain artifact customization.
Now, this is the rumored new endgame event. That's supposed to entice you to get maxed out characters and whatnot.
Items for free.
For free?
For free.
A new permanent event. Okay, we need details now.
All right. Each update will feature a challenge that is split into 3 phases, each featuring unique mechanics with 5 difficulty levels to choose from.
Ooh.
Participation in the event will reward travelers with primo gems, artifacts, and valuable items for targeted artifact enhancement.
Okay, so you said we'll be able to farm artifacts more freely? What does that mean exactly?
It means the artifact drops aren't set in stone, and you can switch where they come from. For the first 10 days after the event begins, the leyline disturbance will be in outbreak state. During this period, travelers who clear any stage at level 3 difficulty or higher can expend any kind of resin to obtain artifacts from the leyline blossom at the end of the stage. And before the stage begins, travelers will get to choose which domain of blessing they want the artifact drops to come from.
Right, so travelers can also...
Shit. 1 second here. Phone.
Tackle the stages in co-op, right? So you can still farm with friends.
Yes. And you'll be rewarded with additional artifacts every time you consume a certain amount of resin.
Okay, the amount of hours I'm about to pour into this thing. Lock me in and throw away the key, honestly.
Oh my god, you make it sound like you're in prison. Anyway, you also mentioned something about targeted artifact enhancement, Katiana. What's that about?
Yeah, right. So version 5.7 is introducing a new artifact-related item, Dust of Enlightenment.
Ooh. What is it?
Well, we all know what it's like to raise an artifact that has potential, only for it to turn out kind of less than ideal.
Yeah.
So this item is designed to help with that. So, Artifact 101, right? We all know every 4 levels, a random substat gets enhanced as you raise an artifact to level 20. But it doesn't always turn out the way you want.
Yeah.
So this item allows you to re-roll the substat enhancements of a level 20 artifact.
Whoa!
Wait, really?
Whoa!
Yeah.
Whoa!
Before each
Whoa! Are you serious? That's fucking crazy. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, really powerful, right?
Okay, I'm sorry.
Starting in 5.7, Travelers...
Let me rewind this thing.
But it doesn't always turn out the way you want.
Yeah.
What's that about?
Yeah, right. So version 5.7 is introducing a new artifact-related item
Okay, I'm really sorry. There's gonna be like a weird cut that just happened now, and I was AFK. Basically, my neighbor texted me on my phone. I said, okay, just give me 20 minutes and then you could come over. But then he ignores it, knocks on my door, and I'm like, fuck. And so I thought I hit pause on the recording software, but I didn't. And then I went, solved that issue, then came back and started the recording again. But then he knocks again, and I'm like, oh, fuck. And so I get off and then go handle that, and now I'm back. Okay. The last thing they just said was that they're adding a reroll system. That's insane. When did this? Like, holy shit. No one mentioned this in the leaks or anything like that. At most, people found out that it's like, oh, they're adding loadouts so you can switch artifacts. No one said anything about this.
Well, we all know what it's like to raise an artifact that has potential, only for it to turn out kind of less.
Dude, this is gonna, oh, wait. Complete the challenge on menacing or higher difficulty. Oh. It's for the fucking whales. No. Yeah, the first 3 difficulties will get you primos. But fucking to get the reroll material, you have to actually try. Fuck. For me, I know I won't be able to do this on difficulty 4 or 5. That's just more content locked out. Because I don't try very hard at Spiral Abyss. I don't try hard at Imaginary Theater. Because, like I said, these are all aimed at making you want to spend resources, spend time to level up characters that you don't play. That's Imaginary Theater. Spiral Abyss is aimed at making you want to pull banner characters. But now that people are wise enough to that, they have added this, where one of the most desired mechanics in the game, a reroll system for your artifacts, and they lock it behind the highest tier difficulty. And guess what? Guess who could complete this at ease? Are the people with whale accounts that have characters, that have all their signature weapons and things like that. Which is a huge problem for casual players like me. I'm a low spender. I'm a casual to a low spender. And I don't pull on characters that the meta says that you should. Like, oh, you should pull Navia because she's a really great Geo DPS. I fucking hate Geo in this game. It's such a cop-out what they did with Geo. And I don't support that, so I don't get any Geo characters. I don't go after the pedophile anime characters like Nahida and Farazan and all that stuff like that. But this is all aimed at that. They want you to have like the highest tier characters so you can actually get the reroll material. Look at that. They place it at the highest tier difficulties. A lot of the bosses, like, they're not just simple attack until they die. No, there's some type of mechanics. Like, I already know I won't be able to kill any of the Geo bosses because I have no Geo characters, and Greatsword can't do shit against their shield. It takes way too long.
Less than ideal.
Yeah.
So this item is designed to help with that. So Artifact 101, right? We all know every 4 levels, a random substat gets enhanced as you raise an artifact to level 20. But it doesn't always turn out the way you want.
Yeah.
So this item allows you to re-roll the substat enhancements of a level 20 artifact.
Yo, wait, really?
Yeah. Before each reroll, you get to specify the types of substats you want to prioritize. After the result is revealed, you can choose to either keep the original substat configuration or accept the new one.
Oh my god, it's like being able to resurrect an artifact from the grave. Like, we really needed this.
Yeah, really powerful, right? Starting in 5.7, travelers who participate in the new permanent event Stygian Onslaught will be able to obtain a total of 3 Dusts of Enlightenment per version for free. And the Gnostic Hymn and Gnostic Chorus rewards will feature 1 each.
Oh.
Plus, during version 5.7, travelers will be able to claim 2 Dusts of Enlightenment directly.
Wait.
New
that,
one.
That was,
Oh
that
my
was
god,
paid
it's like
battle pass,
being
right?
able to resurrect an artifact from the grave. Like, we really needed this.
Yeah, really powerful, right? Starting in 5.7, travelers who participate in the new permanent event Stygian Onslaught will be able to obtain a total of 3 Dusts of Enlightenment per version for free.
Yeah, they lock it behind paid. And the battle pass only gives you 1. Shit. I get the battle pass every 2 months. Damn it.
And the Gnostic Hymn and Gnostic Chorus rewards will feature 1 each.
Oh.
Plus, during version 5.7, travelers will be able to claim 2
Level 20 artifact.
What would you
Yo, wait,
What?
really?
Yeah. Before each reroll, you get to specify the types of substats you want to prioritize. After the result is revealed, you can choose to either keep the original substat will be able to obtain a total of 3 Dusts of Enlightenment per version for free.
There's 3. Oh. Where's the 1, 2, 3? You get this one if you just do the points. Actually, that's nice. Commendation, and I think that's what a dire commendation is. What this is, right? Oh, okay. You get 3 if you do a max, but for the free to play and casual players, you still get 1 just by doing the first 3 difficulties just to get the primos. So you get 1 here.
And the Gnostic Hymn.
They said, and the Gnostic Hymn and the Gnostic Course. The Gnostic Hymn is paid. Damn it. Gnostic Courses, what is that? What is this? Gnostic Core rewards will feature 1 each.
And Gnostic Chorus rewards will feature 1 each.
Oh.
Plus, during version 5.7, travelers will be able to claim 2 Dusts of Enlightenment directly from their in-game mailbox after logging into Genshin Impact.
On the give you 2 free.
Okay, let's just pause to take that in for a sec. Oh, but I do have a question. So, according to the devs, the rewards for clearing the level 5 difficulty in the new permanent event can only be obtained by completing it solo. But what if that level of difficulty is a bit much for some people?
Yeah, like me.
Yeah, well, don't worry, I'll hard carry you.
Whoa.
Well, I will come in, and the strongest travelers in Teyvat will come in to help us out. Specifically, we're talking about travelers who have cleared an even higher level of difficulty. The characters used to complete
These characters will have their max challenge.
those battles become exalted ones.
Oh.
Then, when attempting a level 1 through 5 difficulty challenge, other travelers can receive extra buffs by including exalted ones in their lineup.
Oh, cool. So travelers can help each other even outside of co-op. I like that, and I need that. Wait, hold on. You mentioned an even higher level of difficulty just now. I thought level 5 was the highest.
Yeah, well, clearing level 5 solo unlocks a secret level of difficulty. Level 6. dire difficulty.
Oh no.
Once you reach level 6, it's dire straits. There are no companions to turn to for comfort, no promise of primo gems to drive you forward.
What?
Just formidable enemies and an unrelenting desire to prove yourself.
Oh god, man. Fucking whale bait. So that's gonna be so annoying. All the fucking content creators is like, look what I can do. Look at my badass account. Oh, my Malvika C6 and my Shitali C2 and my Arlecchino C6 and oh, look what I can do. Look at my account. Look how cool I am.
Okay, that definitely sounds dire. So you're telling me travelers really don't get anything in return for accomplishing something like that?
Well, we'll just have to wait and see now, won't we?
What? I can't wait.
All right, that's it for Stygian Onslaught. Just a reminder, the outbreak period begins...
Okay, so there is rumors of weapon skins. Like you get a glowy version of like a great sword or what do you call it? Spear or catalyst or something like that. So that could be the incentive to do like the hardest tier level 6 difficulty. Is to get a glowy weapon. So when you go into co-op and people see you, it's like, oh yeah, Arlecchino, look at our weapon, it's really glowing. That means that they did this highest tier difficulty. Ooh. Look how cool they are. A C6. Look they spent $5,000. Woo. Yeah, let's praise whales.
The second Wednesday after a version update, or 8 days into the new version. So don't forget to gather your friends and get farming when the time comes. All right, time to lock in. Travelers might also be excited to hear that the next installment of the Traveler's Tales is coming in version 5.7.
Okay, slay. Last time was so much fun. We got to reunite with so many old friends and make a lot of great new memories.
Yeah, why don't we take a look at some of the encounters in store for us this time around?
Yes.
Whoa, hang on a sec. So Toma's back in Mondstadt, and he's drinking with Kaya at the Angel's Share?
I never thought about it before, but now that I see it, yeah, I feel like they totally make great drinking buddies. Oh, I love him.
Looks like he's got quite the posse around him.
Oh, it's so cute. I want to know what they're talking about.
Oh, and it looks like Dory's in Inazuma. Is she trying to sell something to Sayu?
Oh, of course.
Oh no, someone save Sayu. She's too innocent for Dory schemes.
Honestly, though, a crafty merchant like Dory could show up anywhere.
I hate when they waste development time on shit like this. It's like, couldn't you have spent it on something better? Like, this does nothing to your account but add fluff and lore. Like, I could care less what Dory's doing in Inazuma. It has nothing, no impact on the story, side story, or anything like that.
And I wouldn't be surprised. I bet we even run into her and not.
And the problem is, it's not even voiced. So you just end up clicking through it. Again, do you guys see a skip button anywhere? Anywhere? No, they didn't add that. Because then it's like, oh no, look, we put effort into this, so you have to go through it.
Cry at some point.
Ooh, I wonder how many other friends will show up this time.
From what I've heard, it's quite a few. So keep a lookout while exploring the open world, travelers.
Ooh. Being able to run into characters in the open world is such a nice addition. I wish it was part of every version.
Right? I know. It really makes the open world feel more alive and interactive.
Yeah, and luckily the devs feel the same way. The devs have said that making Traveler's Tales a permanent event is in the works, so travelers can look forward to that sometime in the future.
Yippee! Finally, Overflowing Abundance is returning at the end of version 5.7. Travelers can look forward to double the talent and weapon ascension material drops, so don't miss.
The key point here is that they said at the end, so you won't get this double ley line thing for Shirk or anything like that.
out.
In addition, new envisaged Echoes challenges will be added in version 5.7.
Oh, for the Raiden Shogun in Shenhe.
Oh, Shenhe's Echo is so cool. I see sigils and pops of red in there. Okay, girl, very fitting.
And the Raiden Shoguns like petals floating in the wind. The purple matches so well.
So pretty.
Yep, so if you want to claim them, make sure your characters are ready. Travelers can also look forward to some Genius Invocation TCG updates, including new character and action cards. You can now add Malika and, Sweet Lolly and Chaska to your decks.
Don't miss out, Genius Invocation fans. All right, that brings us to the system optimizations that travelers can look forward to in the new version.
First up is an improved resource management feature for mobile players.
Oh.
Simply put, it's a practical update designed to reduce the package size of the mobile version.
Dude, nice. I feel like our phones will thank us.
After the 5.7 update, travelers will receive a pop-up notification after opening Genshin Impact on mobile, asking them to choose from different resource plans.
Okay.
Under the basic plan, the system will retain the necessary resources for daily gameplay and optimize the resource usage for some Archon quests, story quests, and hangout events.
Okay, so that means clearing out some old quest resources to save storage space, right? But what about players whose progress is a bit all over the place? How does that work?
Don't worry, the dev team has accounted for that. The system will provide different guidance and solutions based on account progress and quest status to ensure that travelers still have a smooth gaming experience. And when you need to start an Archon quest, story quest, or hangout event that isn't enabled, the system will download the required resources as needed.
Oh, slay.
Yup. So travelers who haven't updated the mobile version in a long time.
If you're playing Genshin on mobile, get help, alright? Get help.
Might be able to free up quite a bit of storage space with this optimization.
I need that.
And it sounds like a great option for cross-platform players who maybe rely on mobile more for the small stuff.
Yeah, of course, if you don't have storage concerns, nothing has to change. You can just choose to keep all game resources instead. And this setting can be changed at any time in the Paimon menu, where you can choose for completed quest resources to be automatically cleared in future version updates, or for all game resources to be updated as normal.
Oh, okay.
This should also make it easier for people to try out Genshin Impact for the first time.
Yup. For further details, be sure to check out the developers' discussion as well as future announcements across Genshin Impact's official accounts.
Okay.
And you will now be able to directly use Fragile Resin to claim rewards from Leyline Blossoms and common challenge domains, like artifact and talent material domains. This also applies to the artifact drops in the new permanent event we introduced earlier.
Yes.
Fragile Resin is worth 60 original resin, so that means you get triple the drops. Should save a few trips to the crafting bench, that's for sure.
That's a nice
Also,
thing.
the Adventurer Handbook will now have guide entries for 40 resin bosses, which should be helpful if you run into a boss you're not quite sure how to crack.
And the icons will be displayed in the order the bosses were unlocked, which should make it more intuitive to navigate.
All right, let's move on to some optimizations for the Spiral Abyss. When moving to the next floor or restarting a challenge, you can now save your current party lineup or clear it with a single click.
Oh, easy.
And you can claim your challenge rewards directly after completing floor 12. If you're not satisfied with your performance, you can also restart the challenge directly from the finalization screen.
Nice. Small things here and there really add up over time.
Yeah, so hopefully these optimizations make for a better experience overall.
All right. Well, that was another long one, you guys, but it's not over yet. A mystery guest left a message for us, so let's check it out along with the third redemption code.
旅人の皆さん、こんにちは。鈴木愛理です。今回、ゲーム原神の皆さんと一緒にお仕事をすることになりました。とても嬉しいです。ありがとうございます。私は、スカークというキャラクターのアニメショートテーマソングの、スター・オデッセイという楽曲を歌わせていただいたんですが、この楽曲は全編英語で世界各国というか世界にこう届ける歌ということで、もうすべて英語の詩なので、私にとってはこの世界に入って初めての経験でとてもドキドキしたのですが、 こう皆さんと一緒に気持ちを共有できたらいいなと思って今からとてもワクワクしています。スカークの歴史を聞いてすごく強いけど孤独と戦いながら今日まで生きてきた、そんな強くてかっこいい女性っていうのを頭に置き
That was a whirlwind.
It certainly was. So, what are you all looking forward to the most? For me, I have to say, although it's a little biased, I am clearly excited for everybody to meet Dahlia.
Yes.
But you know, I'm also really excited about the new permanent content like Stygian Onslaught. How about you guys?
It's kind of hard to pick just one. I mean, I'm excited.
The biggest thing here, I like how all of this, like the story, Shirk, and all that stuff, and the biggest one is you can finally re-roll artifacts. That's the biggest thing, man.
Excited for my girl Malika
Of
in
course.
TCG, but like I'm also really excited to see Navilet, my fave, in the Traveler's Tales.
Yeah.
You see, like, this is all fucking fake fluff. It's like, oh, I'm so excited to see Dahlia. Oh, I'm so excited to see the TCG and the Traveler's Tales. Like, they're mentioning all the dumb shit. And I'm like, hello, new character, re-rolling artifacts. It's like, you could have fucking mentioned that as the stuff you're excited for.
Yes. Well, I'm really excited for, I might be a little biased as well, I'm really excited for Skirk.
Who?
Wow, really? I am also so excited for Dahlia, and like, we've been waiting so long for these characters, and also Daneslip.
Shirk, yes. Dahlia came out of nowhere. Like, who the fuck is this guy? He's just like, oh, for the last patch, we have a new character out of nowhere. It's like, what? Like, he was mentioned by Barbara once in her profile. Therefore, we've been waiting for him. It's like, we have. Who the fuck has been actually waiting for this guy since all the way back of 1.0? Because Barbara mentioned her.
So excited! And that animated short, oh my gosh. And also, of course, the lore girlies. We are eating so well this patch. I'm so excited for that Twins quest.
Yes, I feel like it's clear from the last few patches that the story has really been amping up lately, and this version seems to be no exception.
Yeah.
I really hope that's the case. Like, come on, ramp it up. Let's get into the like, attacking the evil gods or the people who put the rules in place. Let's attack the ruler of death and the ruler of life and stuff like that. Answers, man. Answers.
Yeah, right? I mean, pretty soon we'll be in our 5th year of adventuring, if you can believe it. It feels like it was just yesterday.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
So it feels like we're really getting to see how a lot of elements that seemed separate at first are starting to converge.
Mm-hmm. And after what we saw in the dev team's Nod Cry teaser, I'm even more excited to see how the story unfolds from here.
Right? And we hope travelers have fun doing the same.
Okay, so that's it for the Genshin Impact version 5.7 special program. Thank you so much for tuning in, everybody.
Ad Astra Abyssos, travelers, and happy adventuring!
Can I get 5 big booms?
Boom! 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 Oh, wait a second. It looks like another friend from afar is rushing over to share some interesting news.
Final tease.
Nod Cry, an ever-changing landscape of ruin, a marvel corroded by time. In the forest, where the nights were once undisturbed save for a few rays of moonlight, the wild hunt's shadow grows. There are those who bear the name of Frostmoon, living where the silver light shines. Others carry the torch, fending off the darkness and cold with their blades. I hear that the snow and fae still yearn for the frosts of old. while the Fatui look to the stars above, trying in vain to seize the false firmament. Then there are the nights, draped in the west wind, nearing the end of a long...
Okay, just a note there. I think the firmament means sky or outer shell. That's interesting.
Long and arduous mission. My friends, of course, shan't be outdone. They will know.
Oh, Alice! Alice! This is my friends, of course, shall done. Oh, Alice!
Doubt bring a magical charm to this edge of the world. And just as the stone craves the sculptor's hand, so does fate await your gaze. Pour me another cup of tea, if you'd be so kind. The story is about to begin.
Dude. Okay. For you that doesn't know, where is it? Alice? Okay, she's gonna look like that. She's a blonde girl. She has the red hat that the dodo was wearing before. So that's how you know it's her. Where's Varka? Varka! Fucking Varka, man. Where are you?
Draped in the west wind, nearing the end of a long and...
Okay! There's an outline of what Varka is going to look like. He's gonna be blonde. He's gonna be buff and cool. Dude, he better have a mature face. I don't want this candy ass, smooth skinned asshole, man. No, man, he better be intimidating. Oh my god, and that was cool with the Fatui, man.
Name of Frost Moon, living where the silver light shines. Others carry the torch. I hear that the stolen fae still yearn for, trying in vain to
oh my god, this
seize
is so
the false
cool.
firmament. Then there are the nights, draped.
That looks so cool. Like, what the fuck is the Fatui? Fatui look like high tech shit, man. That looks so cool. Alright, okay, so recap. So the Shirk, it's going to be interesting what's going to happen with me pulling for her. The story is going to be slightly interesting if they can keep the hype up. If, you know, shit hits the fan and it keeps going hard, it's not going to be all talk. I am going to record Shirk's story because, like I said, she's like a lore heavy character, so anything that pertains to her will pertain to, like, you know, the bigger picture of Teyvat. Alright, and then, yeah, that's gonna be cool. And then, Tales suck. The events, some of them are good. The co-op one is good. I like that. The co-op one is cool. This I don't mind. It's a stupid little mini game with Paimon. This I hate. They screwed this up big time. Like I said, this should have been a cool 3D board game with a cutout of your character going across the board, going across the landscape, and you can choose where the direction you want your character to go to explore the nearby caves, to explore the path, to explore the darkened wood, and things happen and you pick your choice. And then if combat happens, you use your account. You pick 4 characters and you go into battle. None of this strategic bullshit that they did here. I hate this. And a missed opportunity. They should have done a cool D&D one. Anyways, thanks for joining me. Those are my thoughts on 5.7. I am excited. This seems a more fleshed out... After you do Shirk's story quest and the story, there's literally nothing to do because they didn't add anything to explore, which is kind of sad. I was really disappointed when I learned that 5.7 wasn't going to be the Marriage of Ari. I really had hoped that it would, because they released the mountain, and then they released an interlude patch with the whole going to Mondstadt and half-assing it and stuff like that. They really half-assed the current patch with the whole Mondstadt thing, because they placed the entire story in a domain. Like, they didn't change anything in the overworld. Usually what they do for the Windbloom Festival is that, they change the landscape of the city. But instead they said, okay, no. We're going to put it in a domain, and you're only going to see the Windbloom Festival in cutscenes. That's it. And another thing too is that this patch, the whole albedo on trial shit, it didn't hit any type of note with me, because this shit happened way at the start of at the beginning of the game, when you were there when albedo killed his clone, his brother, and buried him on thing. Yeah, it's a continuation of that. But then the year and a half I took off of Genshin, they released a patch where there's a place called Simulanka or something like that, where it's an artificially created universe. It's a fake universe created by the Hexen Circle. That's what I've read so far. And apparently the evil dragon in Dragonspire was recreated in that fake universe. And so at the end of the story, the dragon isn't so evil, and somehow he leaves the fake universe and comes into our real universe. And that was the dragon in the story. In Albedo's story, on Trial's story. When it was like, oh, go up to his office and see if he's hiding anything. And then you run face to face with a small dragon. I didn't know who that was. I know who Durin was. I didn't know why Durin is in this small little dragon. Apparently the small little dragon was from Simulanka. And so they're tying up that story. The whole albedo cloning story and stuff like that, and the Simulanka story, they tied that up. So when that Nodcry development video came out, and they said that we need to start, tying up stories and things like that, they did live up to their what they said. They tied up one of the stories of Genshin. The albedo story, and Durin is now a person in the real world. So okay, there's a conclusion to that, and later on we're going to be introduced to the new Durin that actually has a human body. I don't know if he's going to continue on with that in the story, in the big overall story of Teyvat, but that's a conclusion, I guess. I really hope I get Cirque, and Cirque her win the 50-50 on both Cirque and her weapon at least. So I have a shot. at getting Mawika C1. I mean, her off-field E skill is really good, but I find it a little too short. It's really annoying. And I think it seems, I don't know if anyone's noticed, but when you use her E skill out of combat, it lasts a long time. But if you use her E skill in combat, it seems like it's like 3 to 4 seconds shorter. That's what it feels like. And so that's why I want her C1. Anyways, thanks for joining me. I'm sorry for that little hiccup where we're like nothing was happening, and I had to deal with my neighbor and stuff like that. Alright, see you guys later at patch 5.7. I don't know what I'm going to do first. The Shirk story or the main story, or Dainsleif's story. We'll probably be the Shirk story, just to pad it out, to have something to record. Anyways, see you guys later. Thanks for joining me.